All right. Post that in the goons too.
What's good? What's good?
All right.
Sweet. Alright, there we go. Now I'm unmute everywhere. Phenomenal.
Hey, oh man, I had a hell of a day. So
Did you?
much fun. Yeah, just deal with 10 people trying to register still, and then we obviously lost a captain, and then co-cap stuff, and then people threatening to tuck and all that good
Oh
stuff,
my
man.
goodness.
We're good though. See, we're past it all, and you know what's crazy is everything's good now. Everything's good, but
That's phenomenal.
I realize why feature's such a grouch now. I had like just check myself a couple of times. But yep.
Sweet.
Yeah, should we wait till like 30 people? I mean, we already got 20 people. That's awesome.
Man,
How
that's
cool is
awesome.
that? How
Awesome.
cool is that?
It's awesome. I'm really excited about this. It's always, this is always a big thing,
Hmm. No, it's exciting, and I feel like Pruner, myself, and you, and we have mods that care and are putting graphics out. Like I think showing that we cared so much is why you got so many people in your stream right now. So it's awesome, man. So I don't know. We know, Jit. We know. It, Green, is there any way you could make it so we could like see your stream chat like um on your share screen? It's okay if not.
Can you
I get your
can you not see it right now?
I can't see it on your share screen. I can like I got the stream up on the
Oh,
phone, so
I see, I see. Who do I? Oh, there's my son.
J-Dub and Evil Twin in the chat today. We got 27 people in here. Oh my
Popping
god.
off right now. Just let me know which image we want first. I just got this one while
Yep.
we're kind of
Are you
going at
ready
it.
to go?
Man, I'm ready
Ready to
whenever
go?
you are.
All right, well, let's start out with the new teams.
The new teams.
The new teams.
Let's do it. We can pull up some dragons. Some Charlotte dragons. Let's see.
So, as you guys can see, we got the Charlotte Dragons, which is now in the league, and Prue and I, when we started this league 2 weeks ago, we were talking to each other and texting, calling every night, saying, man, I hope we can get 50 people, man. If we could get 60 people, that would be so awesome. Well, we ended up hitting this number that I'm going to share with you guys in a little bit, but we had to expand. I mean, I'm sure you guys saw that, we were looking for captains the last 2 days. So I'm proud to announce that Canadian is going to take on the Charlotte Dragons. So we'll wish him luck, as they're going to be the 9th team that's going to be joining PHA. And then, Green, if you want to go over to our 10th team. Green, did you hear me? Oh, there we go. There we go. And then our 10th team is going to be the Phoenix Scorpions. So the Phoenix Scorpions, they are going to be led by kind of an interesting guy. If you guys watched our stream on Sunday, I said that Handcam Me is a straight up idiot. But he's on our mod team. He's a really good guy. I appreciate him taking this task on, because we were looking for a captain that was going to take it serious. And at the end of the day, I do think Dylan is going to take it seriously. So Dylan, aka Handcam Me, is going to take on our 10th team. So with 10 teams, obviously we had to expand for some reason. Grant, if you wanted to go over to the graphic of how many people we had sign up for this for our league for season 1, that'd be awesome.
It's really big for some reason. Hold on, here we go. I literally had it all resized.
Yeah, we're figuring it out. There we go. The first 96. So we actually had 96 players sign up in season 1, which is insane. Again, like I said, Pruner and I were hoping we'd get 50, maybe 60 guys to register. And in just a week and a half, we had 96 guys who trust us with their money, who trust us to run a league. So first and foremost, I just want to say thank you. Pruner, myself, Green Theory, and all of our mods, we're taking this very seriously, and I think that shows with how many people signed up. And all I gotta say is, this is just the first to come, because this league is gonna be awesome. I cannot wait for the draft to be done and for tip-offs to start on Monday. We're gonna be streaming games, rankings, player rankings, like going over all the players and big performances and awards. And we got this other thing that's coming up that I'm really excited to talk about in a second. But yeah, just wanted to yap a little bit and say thank you. 96 people. Can't stress enough how thankful we all are for that. And yeah, Green, if you wanted to go over to that big thing we got going on next Saturday, which we are very, very excited to show off, and it's going to be super, super cool.
I will pull that up now.
And there it is. So, Saturday, June 27th, PHA is hosting a tournament with your PHA team. It's a best of 1 tournament. So it's going to be kind of March Madness, win or go home. Free to enter. The winning team is taking home $100. 100 big ones. Completely free of charge. And this isn't taking away from the pot. This is us adding on to the pot. This is people this is people helping us out. This is us putting our own money into it. So we're really excited to bring you this. It's gonna be awesome. I can't wait to stream that one. Al, Green Theory, you guys got any comments on our tournament that we're hosting?
It should be fun. Get to see all the teams play together. See the teams that people drafted. Like I said, it's a free $100, so we should get a lot of participation.
Right. I mean, at this point, most teams will probably have like 2 to 3 games in, but it'll be a chance to, really see who the front runner in the league is, because obviously the team who wins this, they got to be the favorite to win the entire league by itself. But, at the end of the day, chemistry comes, with that. you know, and it's a best of one, right? That doesn't necessarily always tell the story. So look out for that. That is going to be a big thing on Saturday. Can't wait to commentate that and watch all the games. I'm gonna have to have like 3 streams up at all at once. But yeah. So other than that, we're gonna go over to our uh new, not necessarily power rankings, but a couple of guys that Al and I think are going to be pretty good this season, and then we are going to do our draft lottery, and that's going to be it. So, Green, if you want to, he's already got it up. So, Al, if you want to kind of cover these guys, or a couple of them, start with the PGs.
Yeah, so I mean, like you said, it hasn't really been updated because, like I said, a couple of these guys have been added to like the co-captain role. So, and then this list was made pre 96 people. So, like I say, just been going off the list. Quinn's a good PG. He's a scorer, great play caller. Top Boots, I played against him a couple of times. No Stick is a great scorer. Game manager, PHA Lane, same thing. Game manager can score as well, and Habesh, game manager, but like I said, can score as well. So there's a lot of good PGs. It's just a matter of who gets them and what team they're surrounded around.
Yep. And adding on to all that, something I like about all 5 PGs, and I know all of them personally, is they're all pretty good. They're good guys, right? These are guys that are going to load up for you no matter what. They're not crash outs like some PGs, like myself, you know what I mean? But like a PHA Lanes, a Habesh, a Stop Boots, those are guys, even when stuff's not going their way, they're still going to play their game. So that's something I really like about these top 5 PGs. But yeah, going in the shooting guards, Al, if you want to cover these guys as well.
Um, DLM, play with DLM a lot. Great shot creator, can shoot off the dribble. Really good for the vibes. Adore, I haven't played with him. I played against him like in other leagues. If you want a hash that's going to put the ball in the bucket, that is your guy. Polo Jaw, he's been around for a while. Doesn't really play that much anymore, but like I said, he can still score. Rap again, don't really know too much about him. And then Blick, if you want a hash that's going to play 2 sides of the ball, Stoyaka Black is your guy.
Yep, and so let's see, cover DLM, Pimp. Those are again 2 guys that I play a lot with. Really good comms. Adore Shiesty, Al, have you played it all with him? Is that a guy you're familiar with? Because I've only
Uh,
heard of him, but
I haven't played with him. I've played against him. Like I said, he is going to put the ball in the hoop. So for you PGs that like to like play call a lot, raps, hash decks, things like that, he is your guy.
yep. And then Rap again, which is Xylon. I played in the SEMA Pros with Xylon. Xylon, what I like about him is you don't, have to give him the ball. You don't have to give DLM the ball. You don't have to give Stoyakablik the ball. Whereas I played a lot of games with Glizz. I'm sure you know who Glizz. I'm sure all you guys in the stream know who Glizz is. That guy's calling Celtics for himself. Every other play. That guy's calling his own number, and it's fine. He's Glizz, but that's something I like about Rap again, Stoyakablik, and DLM. Yep, Al, if you just want to go over the locks now.
Jump Fears, as y'all can see in the stream, we all know who that is. A really good lock. I've played with him. Show, I haven't played with him or against him, so I don't really know too much about him. Bombay's is a really good lock. I played against him. He did just win cages recently. Um, Dewani is now a captain, so this list, like I said, is not updated. And then Dexo, like you said, like you explained last time, a good locker room guy. Is gonna always hold the team up, good vibe. So yeah.
Yep. So for those of you guys who aren't aware yet, Nava, the captain of the Vipers, recently stepped down from his position. So shout out to Juan or Dewani. for stepping into that leadership position. He's a phenomenal lockdown, in my opinion, a top 5 lock in this league. Could win Defensive Player of the Year. So shout out to him for stepping into that position. But as far as guys that you didn't really cover, like So Toxic, it's one of the better locks in the SEMA Pros right now. In my opinion, he should probably be the first lock off the board. But like you said, you got Maze, you got Jump Fears, aka Scarce Day, who are also up there as well. And then Dexo, the Ultimate Blue guy, great vibes. So go to the back ends. We got a lot of good back ends on this list.
Yeah, there's a lot of good back ends. Some that aren't on the list. Like I said, it hasn't been totally updated. So, like I said, don't get mad at me. Sean J played against him a lot in the playground. Really good swing. He's actually a really good lock too. Contested, SEBA Pro. I think he owns a team in SEBA as well, if I'm not mistaken. Schlues is my BYOT swing. I won a league with him. Really good swing. Smart is offensive. So if you want an offensive swing out the corner, Schlues is your guy. BJ played against him. Shout out to BJ. Really good swing. Really underrated as well as far as in the league right now. And then Karandon TV, if I'm pronouncing his name right. Y'all know who that is. Name speaks for itself. So yeah.
Yep, yeah, I've covered Sean a bunch, but yeah, I mean Sean's really made a name for himself this year, and you want a guy who, like I said, in 25 was I wouldn't say a laughing stock, but like he wasn't very good. So um that's gonna be a guy who's gonna load up for you no matter what, even if shit's not going his way, even if he's on a team that he doesn't like. Um Sean's a good guy to have on your team. And then yeah, as Al covered with Schlues, that guy definitely is offensive. In my opinion, like I mean, probably the best offensive swing, like next to a moon. Like I don't want to dick ride, but I mean it is crazy. Like that guy literally doesn't miss, and then like off the dribble stuff. I mean it's ridiculous. And then BJ not giving up the easy stuff, and then Cardadon. I don't wanna leak too much information, but the captains know who that is. That guy. I was unaware who this guy actually is, but yeah, I played against Cardadon probably like 20 times last year in BYOT stuff. So, but yeah, going into the centers, a lot of good centers on this list as well.
There's a lot of centers in the draft pool. I think there's like 30 centers. Like I said, don't get mad at me over the list. This is just like the names that I noticed. Don Jokic, really good vibes guy. He's been around. Box Don is one of the better centers in the league. Really offensive. Of course, myself, I think I hold my own weight against these other centers. So that, and then my bad, my screen froze. I can't see the other ones. Premay's been around a long time. Really good center, good rebounder, and then Cato. Cato is, I think he just won a SEVA championship in college, I believe. I played against him, really good center. So yeah, there's a lot of good centers. So not just these five. Like I said, there's 30 centers on the board, but yeah.
Yet to specify, we got 21 centers that are draft eligible, and then we have a couple of centers that are captains. So yeah, we're probably around like 25 centers, which is crazy. I mean, it's a popular position, but yep, Don Jokic, super smart guy, ultimate vibes guy. Box Don, if that guy talks, one of the best centers in the league. Al, my opinion, one of the best shooting centers, if not like, I mean, there's a lot of really good shooting centers up there and like the SEMA Pros and stuff, but in my play group, the best shooting center on the game. And then I haven't played with Preem or Preme, but just heard he's really good. And then as you mentioned, Al, Cato, um, just accolades speak for themselves. But there's one guy I wanted to mention, Weezen. I'm sure a lot of you guys know who that is, but he's my BYOT center all of last year. Me and Squeezing have gotten into a lot, because we're playing for thousands of dollars. A couple of times last year, just going at it with bad energy and going against Precise and Greenlight and Gliz and Black Market, all that stuff. But Squeezing definitely a good center as well on that list. But Al, Green Theory, unless there's anything else you guys wanted to add, I think we can go over to that wheel spin, and finally, big moment, figure out this draft lottery, figure out who's picking where.
Nothing for me here.
Let's get it.
Yeah, all good things. Here we go.
Yep, you're good.
Yep, everybody's good here. Alrighty, so let's pull up this website. Just 2 seconds. Capture. Make sure my stuff is all above that. There we go. Alright, perfect. Alright,
So,
oh, go ahead.
oh, I was gonna say, so Green, just so everyone can understand, I'm sure you were gonna explain this anyways, but this first name that comes up on the board, are they getting the 4th pick or are they getting the 1st pick? You know, how are you doing it today?
So the way that I feel like it's always been done is whoever gets picked first here will get the first pick, and then the second, third, fourth, so on and so forth. Obviously, we're going to be doing 2 different spins, and the reason why is that we have teams with co-caps, and if you are a team that has a co-captain, you automatically gave up your first round pick. So just something just to keep in mind for all of our co-captains who gave up your first round pick. So the snake draft will go like this. The first round will just be all the teams that do not have co-captains. After that first round, we'll go into the second round. Because the co-captains got their first pick with no restrictions, obstacles, anything like that, the snake draft will automatically go back into the non-co-captains again. They will have 2 picks. And then it'll go to your co-cap teams who will pick at the end of the second round. Then all the rounds after that are regular. So it's just something that we felt like was the most fair for the teams that did not want to have co-captains. And then also trying to keep, where the teams that did choose to have a co-captain, are not like sitting to like the 3rd round without any picks, right? So,
Yep.
Is there anything with that I missed, or is that pretty straightforward?
No, but I have just gotten word from Pruner. If you want to check your phone, he wants to do the first person off the first person spun is the 4th pick, and I
Okay.
kind of like that too because then it's kind of like a countdown to see who gets the first pick. If you want to do that, I think that's
I'm perfectly cool with that. Absolutely. So what you're saying is once I spin this, that's going to be your 4th pick.
That's gonna be
in
the 4th
in
pick.
the first round. Gotcha. So that's
Yep.
the order. That's the order that we're going in. Gotcha. And then as we go from there, so the last person left after the 3rd spin is your first pick.
Yep.
Perfect. Alrighty. Well, that's how we'll do it. We'll do it the same way for the co-captain teams then as well.
Yeah, that'll be weird because I'm not sure if it's an advantage to go. Because if you're the last pick in the second round, then you get the first pick in the 3rd. So
Yes.
that's kind of interesting. But
Yes.
I don't know. Yeah, we'll figure it out when we get there, I'm sure.
Absolutely. All right, well, we'll go with this first one then. So this is going to be for the 4th pick in the first round right here. You got your Miami Tides, Seattle Frost, Charlotte Dragons, and Phoenix Scorpions are your non-co-cap teams. We're going to go ahead and spin now.
This is exciting.
Da, 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 da.
Scorpions,
So
I think.
Scorpions with the
That's
4th.
To me, Dylan, hand cam me with the 4th pick.
All right. So
I know.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was just I was talking with him a little bit earlier, and he was really hoping he was gonna get that first or that second pick. So, I'm sure he's not the happiest right now, but can't complain about the 4th pick.
Absolutely. Well, we will remove, and then we will spin again. Tides, Frost, and Dragons left. This is for the 3rd pick. Wow.
That's Honey Pack.
Tides with the 3rd. It's going to get exciting now.
Yep. So we got Frosty and Canadian. What's Canadian gonna do if he gets the first pick? That'll be interesting.
That will be interesting to see. All right. Moment of truth. Wow.
And that'll be interesting. So that's Canadian. So Canadian's gonna end up with the 2nd pick. And Frosty is going to end up with the number 1 pick. And the thing that's interesting about that is he's already a pretty solid PG. Like,
Right.
you could argue top 5 PG in the league. So, I mean, from my perspective, do you grab the most dominant big on the board, or do you grab, like one of the best defensive pieces on the board? It'll be interesting to see what Frosty does with that number one overall pick.
Yeah, that's interesting. I definitely did not expect Frosty to get number one there. So, but hey, that's the wheel for you, man.
Yep.
You can't make that up, really.
Yep. Yep.
Alrighty, 2 seconds. We're gonna throw in these co-captain teams. I got it already set here. It's got a copy and paste. We love a good old Control C, Control V. Am I right?
Yep. We got Dylan saying shit is rigged in the Twitch chat. Love to see that, Dylan. Yep, we rigged the wheel because, yep. So, well, you hate to see that, but.
Alrighty, so 4 teams. Just a reminder for anybody who just tuned in. So your Scorpions got the 4th pick. Your Tides got the 3rd pick, your Dragons got the 2nd pick, and then Frosty got the 1st pick. And remember, they will snake draft, so they will get their picks, and then they will go again for their 2nd pick in the 2nd round. So now what we're deciding is what the order will be mid to late 2nd round of the draft. So
how do we want to do this? Do we want to do the first team off gets the last pick in the 2nd, or the
right?
I guess it would be the 5th pick in the 2nd. Yeah, it'd be the 5th pick.
Yeah, that's correct. Right.
I mean,
Pruder,
has he texted me? He hasn't said anything, so I don't know. This one's up to you, Green. You lead the way.
You know what? Hold on, wait. Oh, wait, we're getting word. Hold on.
I see the bubbles.
we see the bubbles.
Mm-hmm.
We got the baby to help out, too. Uh-oh. He doesn't like it.
Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Well, be typed for a second.
He said yes? Or what did he say?
I don't know. Pruner, that guy's talking with his girlfriend right now. He's in La La Land. Green, one of us has to just step up and get some balls and just wham, and make a decision. You got it. You got it. Cute.
My child trying to decide for me right now. You know what? I kind of like the change. Let's stick with it. Let's just stick with it. So whoever gets decided here will get the last pick of the 2nd round.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Which might not be a bad thing. You know what I mean? Then you get that 2-3 turn. Is that going to be the Outlaws? That's going to be Bloody. So Bloody's going to get that 2-3 turn, the last pick in the 2nd, but then coming around on the 3rd. I don't know if I hate that spot for Bloody. He already has a PG with Jaw from 3 at as his co-cap. So, you could go lock swing on that turn, get your defense set, or you could go, shooting guard swing, wait for a lock. I mean, they could do a lot of different stuff, but yeah, so right.
Sorry about that little baby break, but we're back at it now. All right, so let's go ahead and do our next spin. Remove and spin.
It's going to be the Emperors. That can be easy reads. It is. That is going to be easy reads. So, and I know Easy Reads is not going to be happy about that. I know he kind of wanted an earlier pick in the 2nd. So that's going to be, let's see, there's 4 picks in the 1st, and then he's going to get the 9th pick. So what is he going to have, like the 13th pick in the, yep. So I know Easy's probably not happy about that one. He might try to trade his pick, but
and it can definitely happen. we could definitely see
Yep.
some trades happen. Absolutely.
Yep. So.
All right, we're moving on to the next 4 more left.
Inferno. Why can't I remember what team that is? Inferno. Is that J-Dub?
Oh, snap. I had it right here, and I misplaced it.
I gotta look. I'm such a bad commissioner for this.
Yeah,
I mean, I
like,
know his name.
yeah.
Yeah, it is J-Dub. That's what I
J-Dub?
thought.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So I mean, J-Dub, he's already got his backcourt set with him and Mortal. You gotta assume he's going, defense here. Maybe grabs his power forward and his center on the turn. But I mean, that's personally what I would do. I mean, if I'm J-Dub, but hey, I'm not the captain, so.
Absolutely. Alrighty, 3 more. Gonna be your Phantoms.
Phantoms. I believe that's KJ Dynasty. And KJ's already got Jit at PG. So let's see. That's gonna give him well, that'll be interesting. Because, one of those premier, hashes might still be around at that point. Yeah, I don't know. I mean that'll be an interesting pick. If they go offense or defense right there from that spot. I guess it'll depend on who's still left.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So this is to decide our 5th and 6th picks.
Yep.
Right here in the second.
Yep, the Royals, that's Killicam, and then the Vipers, that's our new captain, Juan. And it looks like it is going to be Juan that's going to land on the Royals.
Let's see. Yep. Royals,
Yep.
6th and the 2nd. And then where'd that put? Venom?
Yep.
Venom 5th in the 2nd.
All right.
Wow.
Well, yep, so Juan's going to get a co-captain and a top 10 pick. Not a bad spot for Juan there or for Cam. But, all right.
Al, by the way, not AI. This man. Alrighty. I will put it together. We'll get a graphic together and then also just kind of show a little bit of an order so everybody can see like how that first and second round will mainly look, and then everybody should know with the way the snake draft will go how it'll look, for all the 7 rounds after that. So the main thing was getting those first 2 rounds really set, and then everything else will follow suit there. So yeah, absolutely.
All right. Well, I mean, Al Green, I don't have anything else. You guys have anything else? Or?
Should be an interesting season. Let's have fun.
Yep. I mean, so the draft is going to start right now. Those captains, Frosty, if he's ready to go, he can make his pick right now. But guys, so the draft show is going to be Sunday. Do we confirm a time yet, Green, for Sunday?
What time we want? We can go ahead and decide it right now. Anytime really around this time works just fine with me. I'll be home and everything.
I mean, like 8 Eastern, something like that. Will that work for you?
We could do that because I know it'll go a little while. I mean, nothing too crazy, but it'll go for a little bit. So that way we can kind of have a little bit of an earlier start to it.
Yep. So, guys, I mean, we've talked about it a lot in the league chat and announcements, but the draft is going to go on now, and ideally it's done, tomorrow or Friday. But Sunday is when we're going to go over the draft, talk about the season, make our predictions, all that fun stuff. So Sunday, that stream's going to be exciting. Can't wait for that one, and then I can't wait to, what we're all here for, to play some ball. So. That'll start up on Monday. But again, thank you for rocking with us. I'm just excited to go, man. Any closing remarks for anyone?
No. Al, thank you for all that you do. Marauder, thank you for all that you do. Just happy to be here and get this stuff. It's super exciting. Always good to do this type of stuff. So I'm glad for everybody that joined up and decided to watch with us tonight.
Yeah, we appreciate you too, Green. So I'm just ready to go, man. So, all right. Well, Thank you all. Yeah.
Yeah,
Have a good
that's
night.
it. That's it. Good night.